It is official. You can now target specific cards to unlock in Marvel Snap with collector's tokens. It's a brand new resource in the game with a brand new token shop to unlock cards. I have everything you need to know about the tokens, unlocking the cards, and how long it'll take to do everything. Stick around and don't forget to subscribe and comment what your thoughts are on the new tokens.
Oh, snap!
Collector tokens are a new resource that you use in the brand new token shop. The token shop rotates the show one card every 8 hours. It'll rotate through all the cards in a specific series separately, then start over. The shop shows cards from Series 3, or Pool 3 as many of you have been referring to it, and then the newly created and even rarer Series 4 and Series 5. Series 3 will cost 1,000 tokens to buy a card from that series. Series 4 will cost 3,000 tokens, and Series 5 will cost 6,000 tokens. There are currently 76 Series 3 cards, and with the first time of cards, there will be 10 Series 4 cards and 6 Series 5 cards, which includes some cards that have currently been available in the game via random generation, but are now collectible. Galactus and Thanos. There's roughly a 60% chance to be offered a Series 3 card in the shop, 25% a Series 4, and 12.5% a Series 5. That means for every 3 out of 5 rotations, you'll see a Series 3 on average, and for every 1 out of 4, you'll see a Series 4, and 1 out of 8, you'll see a Series 5 card. So if you're right at the beginning of Pool 3, worst case is it'll take you 127 rotations, which is 42 days, to see all of the Series 3 cards. 40 rotations are 13 days for Series 4, 48 rotations are 16 days for Series 5. But more than likely, you'll be a little bit further into Pool 3 by the time you're targeting cards in the shop, so it'll probably be a little bit faster to rotate through all the cards than what is shown here. Now, how do you get these collector's tokens? Well, when you first unlock the shop at collection level 500, you're given 3,000 tokens. In addition, collector's tokens are replacing boosters in collector's caches and reserves, which show up on the collection track after the same collection level 500. Previously, when you would unlock boosters in these caches about 25% of the time, you would feel amazing, right? You just got boosters. It's the best thing you could have opened, right? But no, but now you'll be collecting collector's tokens instead, which will actually feel useful. It's probably my favorite update yet. Up until you collect all of Series 3, which happens around collection level 3,000, you'll have that 25% chance to unlock 100 collector's tokens instead of those boosters and all the caches and reserves. And after you unlock all of Series 3, which happens around collection level 3,000, you'll have an additional 22% chance to unlock 400 tokens instead of unlocking a card, which means on average, you are going to be getting about 2 credits per level with the first 3,000 levels of the collection track, and then 10 credits a level after that. With 10 Series 4 cards and 6 Series 5 cards at 3,000 and 6,000, you would need 66,000 collector's tokens to collect all of those series, which means that you would need 6,600 levels after you have all of Series 3 to get enough credits to unlock them all that way, which you wouldn't need that much because you would also be unlocking the cards along the regular collection track as you go. So let's get into that math. Series 4 is very rare at about 1 out of 40 reserves or caches, which is on average every 480 collection levels. And Series 5 is super rare at 1 out of 400, which is on average every 4,800 collection levels. That would mean that the fastest way to unlock all the cards would be to only unlock Series 5 cards, since the rarity is 10x Series 4 on the collection track, but only 2x the price in the token shop. You would naturally unlock all the Series 4 cards along the track around a similar time that it would take to acquire enough collector's tokens to unlock all of the Series 5 cards. If you started today below collection level 500, at collection level 6,000, you'll have the 3,000 tokens from reaching collection level 500, the 3,000 tokens from reaching collection level 3,000, and then the 30,000 tokens from the next 3,000 levels to reach 6,000 collection level. That is 36,000 total tokens. You will have unlocked 10 Series 4 cards, along the way, and on average, 1 Series 5 card. This will leave you with enough tokens to unlock the missing 5 Series 5 cards with 6,000 tokens to spare for the next release, which after the next update will be about weekly, they say. If you are already well above 3,000 at the start of the patch, you will start with 12,000 tokens at the time of the patch, and you will need to gain on average an additional 3,000 levels to unlock everything from whatever collection level you are at. 3,000 levels will get you an additional 30,000 tokens, which gives you 42,000 total. And on average, you unlock 6 out of the 10 Series 4 cards, and a 62.5% chance of unlocking 1 Series 5 card. That means on average, you would need 32,250 tokens to unlock the remaining Series 5 cards, and 12,000 to unlock the Series 4 cards. In total, 44,000. So you're just a little bit short of getting everything, but it's going to be around there. So let's put these numbers in time reference for people. If you are free to play, you're gaining around 20 levels per day on average. And to reach that collection level 6,600 that you would need to get all of the cards from starting from scratch, it would take you about 330 days or around a year. With the full whale, you're gaining around 60 levels per day on average, which would mean it would take you about 110 days or about 4 months to start from nothing to gain all the cards all the way through Series 5. If you started today at above collection level 3,000 and you just need to collect Series 4 and 5, you're still going to have that 20 levels per day on average. For those 3,000 extra collection levels you're going to need to collect Series 4 and 5, it's going to take you about 150 days or 5 months. If you were going to full whale, it's going to take you about 50 days or 2 months, roughly. They have said that over time, they'll drop the cards down series from Series 5 to Series 4 and from Series 4 to Series 3. So it'll never be an insurmountable amount of these high series cards. However, this does mean that there's an incentive again for full collection players like myself to have to pay if we want to keep up at the fast enough rate, or we're going to have to wait months again to get all of the cards. But overall, the best part of the system is that you get to target the cards that you want. So you don't necessarily have to save for the Series 5 cards to get them all the fastest. You can actually target the cards you want, pick the ones that are most competitive, or maybe the ones that you're closest to acquiring a deck for. And now you're going to be able to be a competitive player on the ladder because you can have at least 1 or 2 or 3 competitive decks that can compete, and you're able to fill out those missing cards much faster. Overall, I think this update is great, and I'm really looking forward to what's coming out. I am a little bit worried about the time that it's going to take to collect all these cards, but after having full scale whaled from the first time around, and now having months after the fact of not being able to unlock any new cards because I'm already at the max, this will create that kind of new world where I'm collecting cards again, and I don't think I'm going to full scale whale this time around. I think I'm going to collect it a little bit slower, but maybe still spend a bit. They have said that all new season pass cards are going to be dumped into Series 5 at the start. So you're going to want to make sure to buy the season pass going forward because it's going to save you a lot in trying to unlock things with collector's tokens. You're going to be able to unlock the Series 5 cards a lot faster. And it's going to take a while for those to drop down to Series 4 and even longer for those to drop down to Series 3 to collect them in a reasonable amount of time. So make sure you buy those as a bare minimum if you're going to be a spender. That way that you can actually keep up with the game, I think. I think keeping up with the game will be not impossible with buying each season pass. I'm really looking forward to collecting all these new cards. They look really cool, and I'm really hoping that they'll shift the meta around a little bit. I actually don't know which ones to collect first. I haven't taken a look at the new cards closely yet. That'll probably be in my next video that I'm going to put out, where I'm going to take a look at the cards and kind of suggest which ones are going to be the best to target. So I'm going to have to figure that out going forward. But thanks everyone for watching again. Again, make sure you subscribe, make sure you comment, all the things. You know how it is. All right. See you guys in the next one.
Oh, snap.